What sandwich are we making today?
We're going to make the Mark Cuban. This is a traditional Cuban from Florida, but there are no traditional Cubans in Florida. There's 5 different types. So we always get people come in here and say, that's as good as any Cuban I've had in Florida. Close, but not as good. And I'm like, this is an authentic Cuban. This is what you're going to get in Florida. So since we kept getting that conversation, we decided we weren't going to call it a Cuban, we were going to call it a Mark Cuban. It just so happened, at the time we were doing this, the Mavs took their first run at the playoffs. It was a perfect timing, and since then it's always been the Mark Cuban. What we're going to do is we're going to take Italian bread, okay? We're going to put a horizontal slice in it, not all the way through. We're going to cut it on the body, so it lays open like that. And then we're going to add a little bit of aioli to it. Aioli is no more than a garlic butter, or garlic mayo, but what we do is we add a little spice to it. It gives a little more flavor to it. And then we're going to put it on the panini. Panini, or plancha as they call it in Havana. And what we're going to do is we're just going to toast the bread. While that's toasting, I get a little package here. We already pre-cut our meats, and we wrap them up. And we have a ham and roast pork. We cook our own roast pork. The ham is a pit ham that we use. What we're going to do is we're going to put this on the panini. Spread it out so it cooks evenly. You can do that at home with a skillet. Take the bread off. While the meat is heating up, we got a nice toast on the bread. Gives a nice little crispiness. The aioli is now steamed the bread on the inside. It's actually giving it a little more flavor than what you would normally get on a little Cuban bread. We're going to lay slices of provolone. You can do it with Swiss or provolone, or a combination of the two. Layer it with pickles. Dill pickles are nice. You don't want to go too many on that. And then we're going to put a little bit of just yellow mustard on it. Very simple sandwich. Okay. That didn't take long. Now the meat is done. We're going to just grab the meat off the panini. Go back to the sandwich. Lay it out so it's evenly end to end. You want to make sure they get a little bit of meat in every bite. Fold it up. Back to the grill one more time. This time we're going to put a little butter, clarified butter on the top, and then press. That's what they refer to as a plancha.
A plancha?
Plancha. Don't ask me. That's what they call it. Okay. You want to get a good crisp top on the bread.
How do you know when it's done?
When it's flat.
When it's completely flat?
When it's flat, it's done.
Alright.
Okay. This is something I don't know why they do, but this is a traditional Cuban cut.
Across it like that, diagonally?
It's a very steep cut on the bread.
Okay.
You slide your bread like that. A little bit of a breeze going here. And there you have it, Mark Cuban.